I must express that waking up early is so hard, okay? I'm over here trying to get my life together and I don't know. I woke up at 7:10 to say the least. Took my daughter out of the bed so that I could start making the bed, and she looked like she was trying to crap anyway, so the perfect position in order for that to happen. I like to sleep with all the fans on and up under the comforter. If you ain't doing it that way, you ain't doing it the right way. Does anybody else's house turn into like a full blown tornado in the middle of the night? Because I have a 5 month old and I'm picking up a towel off the floor. I'm picking up my son's monitor because I heard him at 4 a.m. talking about he was hungry. And I'm like, oh my God, he about to wake up my daughter. And you hungry? It's 4 a.m. Everybody's still asleep. Good night, dude. So he woke up probably about 7:30 when I was trying to make the bed. But that's cool and all. Let's just open up the house. I would open up his blinds, but the little twisty thing broke off because he the Tasmanian devil. So let's just open up the rest of the house and just kind of get our day started. And then I'll just go back to making his bed, okay? And of course, after a while, little man wanted to help, which is fine. Why not just let him help? It's not like a super spectacular job in the first place. So just give him something to do, or else, the whole house will be flipped upside down. I like to get my water jumping as soon as I wake up so I can get those bowels moving. And then my daughter takes acid reflux medicine every day. So I do it twice a day, one in the morning and the evening. My son tried to act like he knew he was doing, trying to put something on TV and put on the rundown. Like, boy, what you know about the rundown? So I put something on for him. In the midst of that, I was changing my daughter's diaper. And this little perfect wipes dispenser is all that you could ask for. If you buy a pack of refillable wipes, you could just put these in here every time you need them. Super easy peasy. It keeps the wipes wet, like it doesn't dry them out or anything. And this little window in the front lets you see when the wipes are getting low so you can refill them. That little weight most definitely keeps you pulling one wipe at a time. Me and my daughter decided to join her brother in doing this little dance in the morning. It most definitely will wake you up and get the bones moving. Then it was time to cook breakfast. I cooked lamb chops late last night, so I just had the pan soaking. I've learned that putting my pans in the dishwasher will literally eat them up, so I'm trying not to put my pans in the dishwasher. Then we all sat down to eat breakfast, and meanwhile, my 5 month old is literally staring me down like she is so ready to start solids. And unpopular opinion, we make our son eat the things that he doesn't want to eat first. Because leave it up to him, he wouldn't have nothing of good nutritional value. After breakfast, I try to take my Mega Foods Baby and Me Too prenatal vitamins. These prenatal vitamins I took during my pregnancy as well because these kind of were like the only ones that didn't really have me sick. And they have great, great, great ingredients as well. Like you won't miss a beat. They won't make your stomach hurt or anything like that. So I say try them. They are a pretty big pill. I feel like some people might consider them pretty big, but I don't have a problem with taking big pills. Overall, it's a pretty good quality vitamin. So I say check them out if you're pregnant or you're doing research to try to find a better vitamin. Y'all, I'm trying to get my stash back up too. Baby girl's doing this thing where she wants a snack here and there and everywhere, but we know that breast milk is based on supply and demand, and if it's not being removed, then my body's gonna say that I don't need it. So of course that means pumping or what have you when she's not taking the milk out like she's supposed to. Now this is the done data of all pumps for me personally. I love a hand pump. Sometimes it may take a little more work, but it gets the job done. It pulls out all the milk like I needs to. The suction is great. The Lancino brand, I love it. Check it out for you new mamas out there. Then after that, I most definitely decided to go ahead and start to get dressed. So like I said, we can get going. The infamous throw my clothes on the floor and get dressed, right? After I'm done getting dressed, now it's time for me to get the kids ready. And I don't know what's going on with these kids nowadays, but like, why is he hitting me with this teddy bear like that? And it's just getting worse and harder. Like, what is the abuse all about? So I got my son dressed, and then it was time to get my daughter dressed, pick out her little clothes. Okay, yeah, her little cozy wozies. It's just so different than my son. It's so different than my son. Like, yes, I love my son, of course, but a little girl, maybe because she's a girl and I'm a woman, it's like this connection that we have. I don't know. I picked her out a bow to match her little outfit, y'all. I wasn't putting bows on her at first because her head was super tiny. But she's dressed and ready to go. And I'm just putting on a few things that I'm going to put on. I really need to go shopping so bad, y'all. I'm just putting on my little smartwatch here. Not super cute because all we're doing is going to the park. But I really got to go shopping. I'm not as bad as I was with my son postpartum, but I'm really just feeling the effects of postpartum body eating clothes. I threw my hat on and I'm ready to go. But I really got to go shopping. Now, these little fans like this come in handy, especially for those of you that live in states that are hot year round. This fan here can twist and turn. It has three different fan modes. You can use a USB charging cord to charge it up, which is great. You can also use this big clip on the end to strap it to like the stroller or the car seat. And it's just awesome to keep the babies cool in states like where it's just hot all year round. Because we still have some pretty hot weather down here in Florida. And as you can see, I'll just strap it to the bib of her car seat and then I'll tilt it down so it's not blowing directly in her face but on her body. And it still keeps her pretty cool. Like I'm telling you, if she don't have this, y'all, she be straight having an attitude while we at the park. And on our way out, I had to throw this trash away. Let me tell y'all, I despise this part of our apartment complex, okay? It smells like open butt over here. It's disgusting. We went to the park for about almost maybe like an hour and a half, and now we're on our way back home.